On Wednesday morning, we saw the arrival of French President Emmanuel Macron accompanied with First Lady Brigitte Macron to the Istana Merdeka in Jakarta. President Macron was of course greeted with President Prabowo Subianto along with several members of his red and white cabinet. The arrival was followed shortly after with a tete-a-tete session followed by bilateral meetings between both delegations. The visit concluded with a joint statement from both presidents announcing several new partnerships across various sectors. All in all, 16 MOUs were signed during the visit, which includes both between governments as well as between businesses. The MOUs signed included agreements on defense, agriculture, transportation, culture, creative economy, and disaster risk management, among others. Now, defense is notably a big focus during the discussions, with Indonesia notably being France's largest arms client in Southeast Asia. In 2022, the two countries agreed on an $8.1 billion defense deal, which involved the procurement of several French fighter jets, and it is expected that partnership is expected to continue. In fact, tomorrow, President Macron, along with President Prabowo Subianto, is expected to visit the Magelang Military Academy to oversee the training of the recruits that are studying there. Aside from that, President Prabowo Subianto also noted the discussions included the expediting of Indonesia's inclusion into the EU Comprehensive Econ Partnership Agreements, which will, of course, further trade relations between Indonesia and the broader EU. Aside from that, discussions around education were also discussed, with President Prabowo Subianto pushing for more of Indonesia's higher education students in the fields of science, engineering, and medicine to be enrolled in French higher education institutions. President Prabowo Subianto also noted that both countries are committed to push for a two-state solution in regards to Palestine and are committed to an independent Palestine at the end. Now, here is what he had to say regarding that.
Salah satu hal yang sangat penting dalam pembahasan saya dengan Presiden Macron adalah apa yang disampaikan oleh Presiden Macron tentang kehendak Prancis untuk mendorong penyelesaian damai masalah Palestina, di mana Prancis juga akan terus mendukung langkah-langkah ke arah kemerdekaan Palestina sebagai negara yang merdeka.
Now, in addition to Indonesia and Singapore, President Macron's tour also includes a visit to Vietnam, which he visited earlier this week. This regional tour across Southeast Asia marks the first formal visit by a French president in nearly a decade. President Macron is scheduled to depart on Thursday as he continues the regional tour across Southeast Asia to Singapore, his final destination. This has been Aris Darta and Andira Putri for City Today.